Welcome to S&P Knowledge Series. In this episode, let's discuss on the topic, Budget 2023, Great Boost to MSMEs. Authored by S.N. Panigrahi. Certified PMP, Authorized Training Partner, ATP, Instructor, PMI, USA, Fellow Institution of Engineers, FIE, Chartered Engineer, GST and International Business and Projects Consultant, Corporate Trainer, Mentor and Author, National Council Member, IIMM. Union Budget 2023-24. The Union Budget 2023-24 is a well-balanced people's budget. It has put inclusive development at the heart of the country's economic agenda by focusing on and facilitating ample opportunities for citizens to fulfill their aspirations, providing a strong impetus to growth and job creation and ensuring that the benefits reach the last mile. Union Budget 2023-24 presented by Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Union Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs in the Parliament outlined the vision of Amrit Kaal which shall reflect an empowered and inclusive economy. We envision a prosperous and inclusive India, in which the fruits of development reach all regions and citizens, especially our youth, women, farmers, OBCs, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, she said. Vision for Amrit Kaal, an empowered and inclusive economy. Union Finance Minister highlighted that, our vision for the Amrit Kaal includes technology-driven and knowledge-based economy with strong public finances, and a robust financial sector. To achieve this, Jan Bhagidari, through Sabka Saath Sabka Prayas, is essential, she added. The economic agenda for achieving this vision would focus on three aspects. Facilitating ample opportunities for citizens, especially the youth, to fulfill their aspirations. Providing strong impetus to growth and job creation, and strengthening macroeconomic stability. Saptarishi. 7 Guiding Priorities of Budget 2023-24. Union Finance Minister announced the first budget in Amrit Kaal will be guided by 7 priorities that complement each other and act as the Saptarishi. 1. Inclusive development. 2. Reaching the last mile. 3. Infrastructure and investment. 4. Unleashing the potential. 5. Green growth. 6. Youth power. 7. Financial sector. Contribution of MSMEs. Before proceeding to understand Budget 2023-24 provisions for MSMEs, let's first understand importance of MSME sector. MSMEs play a critical role in India's economic growth and development. MSMEs are the backbone of the country and are the growth engines of our economy. There are around 90 million MSMEs in the country. Let's now discuss the contribution of MSME sector. MSMEs contribute around 30% to country's GDP, that is to the tune of nearly $1 trillion. Almost 45% of manufacturing output. Nearly 48% of the country's exports. Creates around 11 crore jobs which is 22 to 23% of the total employment in India. 15% of MSMEs registered with Udyam platform. About 1.1 crore MSMEs are registered with GST. Union Budget 2023-24. Boost to MSMEs. Budget 2023-24 may benefit the MSME sector significantly as the government intends to provide a significant boost to MSMEs through revamping of collateral-free guaranteed credit scheme for MSMEs, measures to ensuring timely payment by buyers to MSMEs, enhanced limits of presumptive taxation and some other relief to the sector while encouraging domestic manufacturing, investment opportunities, support to artisans, and focusing on exports which directly and indirectly boost the prospects of MSME sector. Access to finance. Collateral-free guaranteed credit. In a big relief to COVID-hit, 90 million micro, small and medium enterprises (MSMEs), Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced in the Budget 2023-24 an infusion of 9,000 crore rupees into the corpus to revamp credit guarantee scheme for MSMEs. The scheme will be effective from April 1, 2023. This will enable additional collateral-free guaranteed credit of 2 lakh rupees crore. Further, the cost of the credit will be reduced by about 1%. This is expected to boost fund flow to the distressed and fund-starved MSME sector. The scheme will give comfort to banks which are normally reluctant to lend to MSMEs in the absence of proper collateral. It's a big boost for young entrepreneurs, thereby realizing the vision of PM Shri Modi ji of Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Return of 95% of the forfeited amount relating to bid or performance security. Further, to provide relief to MSMEs, Finance Minister said that in cases of failure by MSMEs to execute contracts during the COVID period, 95% of the forfeited amount relating to bid or performance security will be returned to them by government and government undertakings. The move is expected to benefit those whose capital was blocked as bid fee or performance guarantee to secure government and undertaking tenders due to COVID-related challenges and economic disruptions. Measures to ensuring timely payment by buyers to MSMEs. To support MSMEs in the timely receipt of payments, Finance Minister Sitharaman also proposed the deduction for expenditure incurred on payments made to them by buyers only when payment is actually made to MSMEs. This means buyers cannot claim a deduction without first paying MSMEs. It will force them to pay in time. The move is likely to force buyers to clear small businesses' dues without much delay. Presumptive taxation. Limits enhanced. Presumptive taxation involves the use of indirect methods to compute tax liability, where the taxable income is calculated based on assumptions instead of actuals. Under the scheme, the micro-enterprises and professionals are required to declare a given percentage of gross receipts as its income, and pay a fixed percentage of it as tax. Under presumptive taxation, small businesses and professionals are not required to maintain their books of account and get their accounts audited, providing relief from tedious tax filing exercises. Till now, micro-enterprises with a turnover of up to 2 crore rupees and certain professionals with a turnover of up to 50 lakh rupees could avail the benefit of presumptive taxation. In the budget 2023-24, the limits are enhanced to 3 crore rupees and 75 lakh rupees, respectively, for the taxpayers whose cash receipts are no more than 5% of total receipts. PM Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman. To support artisans. The handicraft and handloom sector in India plays a vital role in the country's economy and cultural heritage. For centuries, traditional artisans and craftspeople, who work with their hands using tools, have brought fame to India through their creations. The FM said the art and handicraft created by them represents the true spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. For the first time, an assistance package called PM Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman has been conceptualized for traditional artisans and craftspeople to enable them to improve the quality, scale and reach of their products to integrate them with the MSME value chain, Sitharaman said in her budget speech. The components of the scheme will include not only financial support but also access to advanced skill training, knowledge of modern digital techniques and efficient green technologies, brand promotion, linkage with local and global markets, digital payments, and social security. This will greatly benefit the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, OBCs, women and people belonging to the weaker sections. Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana PMKVY 4.0. Digital ecosystem for skilling. In order to further expand the digital ecosystem for skilling, Finance Minister Sitharaman said a unified Skill India digital platform will be launched enabling demand-based formal skilling, linking with employers including MSMEs, and facilitating access to entrepreneurship schemes. The government will introduce on-the-job training across all short-term courses while launching new age courses that will be industry-specific as part of the revamped Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana PMKVY 4.0 to substantially improve the employability of Indian youth. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced a host of skilling initiatives over the next 3 years that could make India the global hub for skilling, including stipends to 47 lakh youth, setting up of Skill India digital platform and building 30 Skill India international centers across different states to open up job opportunities for Indian youths overseas. PMKVY 4.0 will be industry-centric and impart training on new age courses like coding, AI, robotics, mechatronics, IoT, 3D printing, drones and soft skills. Under the National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, the government will provide stipend support to 47 lakh youth in 3 years through direct benefit transfer, for which a Pan-India National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme will be rolled out. As part of its Vision 2047, the government wants India to be the largest skill bank in the world, transforming itself into a hub of economic activities using sustainable technologies while also reaping the benefits of demographic dividend in the country. Supply-side policies in budget to boost manufacturing. The government has proposed a number of supply-side policies in budget to boost manufacturing. As a result of which, India may emerge as one of the favorite destinations for investments from both within and outside. To mention a few, in the budget the government has proposed to reduce the custom duties on several electronic components, while increasing it on the finished products. The budget has also extended the concessional custom duty on several input parts to boost local manufacturing and investment to encourage Make in India in the electronics sector. Customs duty reduction to make Indian manufacturing competitive. The custom duty on certain components like certain parts used for manufacturing of open-cell television panels, reduced from 5% to 2.5%, and brought it down to nil on several mobile phone components, camera lens and parts used in the manufacturing of camera module, earlier 2.5% duty, palladium tetraamine sulfate for manufacturing of parts of connectors and specified items for manufacture of precalcined ferrite powder, earlier both were at 7.5% duty. The basic custom duty exemption on certain components and accessories for manufacturing of CCTV camera and IP camera, lithium-ion battery and battery pack, open cell and parts for LCD and LED TV panels, readers and video games is extended by 1 year till March 2024 to boost local manufacturing. Similar exemption has also been extended on components used in the manufacturing of brushless direct current BLDC motors used in fans and appliances, ethylene, propylene, non-conjugated diene rubber, EPDM for insulated wires and cables, molds, tools and dies for parts of electronic components and equipment, parts used in the manufacturing of LED lights or fixtures including LED lamps and LED drivers, components of digital still image video camera and parts used in reception equipment of televisions. Discouraging imports to encourage local production. With the intention to discourage imports and to encourage local production, the budget has proposed to double the basic custom duty on kitchen chimneys from 7.5% to 15%, while on heat coils for use in manufacture of electric kitchen chimney is being reduced from 20% to 15%. Customs duty on bicycles increased from 30% to 35%, and toys and parts of toys, except electronic toy parts, from 60% to 70%. Compounded rubber is being increased from 10% to 25% or 30 rupees per kilogram, whichever is lower. These measures, in turn, will increase the prices of the imported products and make locally manufactured products cost competitive. Do you find the presentation informative and useful? If yes, then click like and also subscribe the channel for free to receive updates. Thank you. For more details contact SN Panigrahi at the below contact details.